Oh, I mean, I'm not just the bitterest anti, going to bad Santa shit on everybody's Christmas, right? So for me, it's just a little bit more nuanced. I'm not into buying things to prove you love them. I watch a lot of people really get depressed because they can't spend money on one day to prove to their mother, their kid, their wife that they love them. And that's just crazy. That ultimately that's where people have been driven to think that's what their value is. Basically based on the day that is a complete sham in and of itself. And what I did want to really go into is the helpers, the Santa's helpers, man. So what we got to understand is that, most of these holy days, these holidays are the amalgamation of a lot of European cultures blended together really to drive buying. You know what I'm saying? At this point, they're made up holidays to get you to buy something. Valentine's, Mother's Day, weddings. They didn't do rings back in the day. Not even the Europeans. There's not no, you give me a diamond, then you love me. The beers created that. So with Christmas again, the roots of it, there's so many parts to pull apart. But here's one fun one. So the elf is basically Germanic. It's Alf, depending, A-L-F, E-L-F, E-A-L-F, whatever. So the elf is one thing, and basically it means evil spirit. If you go even deeper to the root of the word, it means white. Ironically. So basically it's like Casper, they're not the friendly ghost. It's like an evil little white guy. That's the elves. And that evolves into sometime during what they call the Renaissance, which is after. There's also, I'm going to use these words, the Reconquista. So the Reconquista is when Spain and Portugal defeat the last black, who happen to be Muslims, conquering it, that it conquered them for 500 to 700 years. So the Reconquista, which is something they don't teach most people about. They know in Spain, they know in Portugal. They don't teach no Mexican and no Cuban or nothing. The Reconquista is when they reconquer, when they get back from us. And then that's when we became Blackamoors. This is pre-Negro, this is pre-Negro, when they're just starting to call us property. At this point, we are formidable. They reconquer back from us, and now we're Moors, Blackamoors, Morocco, as these times. With that being said, by 1850, it's a book about Christmas, and a dude writes it. It's called Sinterklaas and His Helper, Saint Nick. So Sinterklaas, it becomes the mythology of Saint Nick, Santa. But the story goes that he adopted this little Ethiopian, and that was his helper. And he was a little black dude, and a little black boy. And so somehow, at some point, this book becomes the first indication of what we will eventually call an elf. It's Santa Claus and Saint Nick and his little helper who passes out candy. I've seen pictures of the book, and remember, this is 1850 in the Netherlands, so it's Dutch. Little like blue black with the little red lips, like the whole Manny stuff. That's what it is. And even to this day, when they don't really do elves there in the Netherlands. They do Zwart Piet, which is Black Peter. They do, and they dress up to this day in blackface. And then they say, hey, why you mad at me? I'm just doing the thing that we did for 100 years, or whatever, 100 plus years. That is problematic. I always tell people, be informed. You don't have to believe me. You can Google it. That's the reason why I'm not so pro celebrating these holidays. But again, I'm not the Grinch. I'm not mad, telling everybody don't do whatever. But just kind of have a better understanding of it. I actually have fun with the holiday. It's not a holiday to me. Holly is holy. But whatever this is, vacation time, get to eat some food or whatever. I have the project that is an ever-evolving project called Christmas. Obviously, people know, Christmas is 2 words. Christian, Christ, Mass, Catholic, going to Mass. I did Christmas. So obviously it's based on my interpretation of what the shenanigans are with it. But it's an ever-evolving project. There's songs like Nature the Threat on there, and it'll keep growing. But you can go to my Bandcamp and get it for free. So we build it out. I think we add a song every 2 to 3 years, I think. I'm looking forward to, there's not a new one this year, but I think 2025 we'll add a new one to Christmas. Yeah, all you little black Peters out there, your little nig faces. You should go get it. I talk about it in one song, but I don't think I've actually, I got a song called White Christmas produced by Doc Hollywood, my man Louis Rubio. You should check that out, and you know what I'm saying? I'll catch you on the flip side. Happy New Year's, even dick.